Hello, fellow geocachers and muggles. Today we're going to be working on a puzzle that deals with vanity code, but it has a slight little twist to it. Welcome to a puzzle that I recently did by another geocacher, and I liked it so much I decided to make one for myself. It's called Phone a Friend Time. You look around. This is a 2.5 difficulty, 1.5 terrain, and it's a micro. And as always, when working with puzzles, take in all the information first, then see if you can spot the puzzle. So in a cache description, of course, the geocache is not the posted coordinates. The paragraph says, Phone a Friend is a feature on game shows where a contestant can ask one of their friends for help with a question. The contestant will tell the host who their friend is, and the host will call them up and ask the question. The friend then gives the contestant the answer so they can win the game. This also works for geocaches. So I provided two numbers for you to call to get the coords. Now on to the puzzle. Just phone a friend. So you take notice right here. For north, we have a phone number. For west, we have another phone number. And you don't see anything else standing out. As always, click highlight, make sure that there's nothing hiding, and there isn't. Scroll down, you see a lot of words here for the hint. So let's decrypt. For the puzzle, conversations are sent across a wire from phone to phone. Well, it's a hint, right? So what do you take from this hint? I take that we're going to be using phones or the keypad on a phone, which to me would be vanity code. But there's also another key word hiding in here, and that is the word wire. Why is that important? And why should you pay attention to the word wire? Well, this is why. This is the vanity code keypad. And then the show, the wire. There was a drug dealer code. And the drug dealer code was numbers were swapped with their opposites across the number 5. And 5 was exchanged with 0. So what does that look like? So the 1 will go to a 9 or vice versa. The 7 will go to a 3 or vice versa. See? As you can see, we're skipping the 5. Also, 2 would skip the 5 to an 8 and vice versa. 4 would skip the 5 to a 6 and vice versa. And 5 would obviously be 0. As you can see here, we have the phone numbers again. So using everything that we just learned about the numbers skipping a 5, why don't we do the easiest one first? Why don't we start with the 5s? So the 5s go to 0. And then you can see the 6 would be next. We know 6 goes to a 4, so we might as well do that. And then we know the 9 is going to go to a 1. The 2 is going to go to an 8. The 4 is going to go to a 6. And then the 5 stays a 0. Let's move down to west and do the same thing. As you can see, the 3 went to a 7, the 0 goes to a 5, the 8 goes to a 2, the 3 back to a 7 again, the 8 to a 2, the 9 to a 1, and the 4 to a 6. So now, you deciphered the code. But do you see the chords? Have you spotted out what to do next? At this part, it's real simple. Just put the degrees and the point where they should be. And now you have your chords to solve the puzzle. Now back to the cache page. We have our chords, so let's get them entered now. So we got 41.860, and then we got 75.27, 216. I am not a robot, and of course we got to do the traffic lights. And check solution. Correct. The chords for this geocache have been updated. As you can see, we have a puzzle hint and a cache hint. The cache hint here says some things are not allowed. Also, bring tweezers with you. This is a handmade pouch that I made that's magnetic, and it's hiding somewhere that fits the hint. Let's show you the geocache hiding spot now as we wrap up the video. All right, here we are on Route 329. You have the new Seamsville Road traffic light up there. And over here, you have the EMS station. And parking is right there. Here's the sign that tells you what is not allowed. You come over here to this sign. And I have the handmade pouch, which is right here on the sign. So these are two magnets taped together as a pouch. The bottom is open. You squeeze, and there's the lug. You push it back together, and then you just make sure it stays, and it's good to go. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a new way of solving a geocache puzzle in your area, and we will do this every Friday. If you would like to submit a puzzle for maybe being on the channel, just submit the GC code down in the comments below. Once again, thank you for watching, and as always, folks, subscribe, turn on bell for notifications, happy trails, happy caching, and go out and get a smiley. See ya.